Have you ever wondered what psychologists are and what their true purpose is? Today I'm going to explain to you just that and explain to you why my dream career is in psychology. Most of you probably have no clue when it comes to the age-old questions of why do we do the things we do. That simple question is that simple question is what brought the introduction of psychology. Despite psychology only being 125 years old, it is only 125 years old. It is a broad discipline that spans from biology to sociology and has made many discoveries throughout the years. The field of psychology is one that has The field of psychology is one that finds many answers. Being a psychologist would allow me to be an innovator, involving me to make new approaches to meet changing needs of people and society. Just like there's a need for officers, doctors, and teachers in this world, there's a need for psychologists. They not only conduct both basic and applied research, they also serve as consultants to communities and organizations and diagnose and treat people so that they can get better. Many things that come along when being a psychologist, many great things come along when being a psychologist. I will discuss and explain to you what benefits come along with this career, the different types of psychologists that are out there, and how I plan to prepare for this career. I also will answer the biggest question that is probably on all of y'all's mind, and it is, why does she even want to be a psychologist? I will start by discussing the different types of psychologists and the areas they specialize in. Psychologists specialize in a pool of different areas and identify themselves by many different labels. They apply their knowledge to a wide range of aspirations such as health and human services, management, education, law, and sports. Research psychologists mainly focus on the physical and emotional and social aspects of human behavior. There are also psychologists in the health services that provide many healthcare in hospitals, clinics, schools, and other major private settings. One example of this is a clinical psychologist, which also happens to be the largest and most popular type of psychologist that is out there this day and age. They help mentally and emotionally distressed clients and assist medical surgical patients in dealing with dealing with illnesses and injuries. That type of psychologist also happens to be the type that I'm interested in one day being. Now that I have explained to you some of the different types of psychologists, I think it's time for me to finally let all of you know why I want to be a psychologist. I always like to help out people, whether it's from a family member to someone I barely knew. Psychologists are just like that too. They are problem solvers. So making a living out of doing something just like that is my dream. The rewards in being a psychologist are also great. To be able to feel gratified at an ongoing basis for simply just listening to someone and giving them advice sounds just so wonderful. I also picked this as my future career because it is important for me to pick something that suited my temperament and my likes and dislikes. I want to be self-employed one day and with becoming a psychologist I can be. So as you can see, picking a job in psychology was a natural choice for me. For me to become a psychologist, I have to have some sort of plan already happening. As an aspiring psychologist, I am going to have to go through a lot of training in school. Most psychologists generally need to have a graduate level psychology degree to be successful, and some even have to go to medical school if they want to specialize in counseling or clinical psychology. As a master's degree is also one of the minimum requirements for this career. In order for me to accomplish this, I have to remain focused and have a lot of determination. I already have started my quest in making this happen. I am currently attending Richland to finish my basics and get my associate's degree in arts. After this, I plan to transfer to UTD and finish the rest of my education by getting a doctorate degree in psychology. If I keep sticking to my plan, I know that one day I will definitely reach my goal. The study of psychology is not going to go away anytime soon. It is something that will definitely be here forever. So being a productive member of society and being in a practice that has changed many people's lives would be such an honor to be part of one day. The practice of psychology is one that is quite interesting, making new discoveries every day. Now, who wouldn't want to be a part of that? Hopefully, with all my explaining, you all now understand the different types of psychologists that are out there and have a better understanding of why I want this as my future career. I hope you found this career as interesting as I do, and maybe I even convinced some of you to join my train and want to make this your future career too.